Hi guys, so yeah, I want to show you guys some stuff, and kind of like a haul, but not really. So I got this different stuff from I'm kind of part of a group now that does this kind of like destashing stuff, and a lot of stuff in Singapore is kind of expensive, but people still spend like money on it, right? So and then when we realize we don't need to use the full stack of papers and stuff and a lot of embellishments, there are people go through destashing on that website, and it's local in Singapore, and that's good because I had a lot of problems with like shipping and stuff, and that's kind of cool. And so this is paper from some gypsies and something that is I think probably from last year or the year before. This is like really cool stuff, so I wanted to show you guys. I can't remember what paper collection this is already. It's too long ago. So this is the line says life is good. There's 3 pieces of that. 1 piece of this Paris traveling kind of theme paper. 2 of these that says Crazy Love. And at the back is that rose pattern that you saw. This one says beautiful. Really cool stuff. This is an adventure. The back has a bingo paper. Really cool. The last is the one that says abundance. Kind of cool. Right? Put that aside. I'm getting static from my laptop. Okay. And I got something from G Market. It's kind of like a place where they sell like Korean stuff, and where I got a lot of my like Korean embellishments and stuff from. And recently I got there's this shop called JCK Studio, I think, over there, and they had like a lot of scrapbooking stuff, and they had this really cool vintage ephemera sticker of sorts. So I'm going to try and show you guys how gorgeous it is. I had 24 papers in total, stickers in total. Some of these are like you can actually just peel them off directly, like this one. I'm not sure you can see that, but yeah, you can peel them off directly. But some of them are like more like pieces of paper, so those you couldn't. But look at this. This is handmade on every one of them. But this really pretty ladies from the vintage drawings. This as well. Really cool stickers, and you have to really see this in person. They're like the coolest stuff ever. Really cool designs. This is like a stamp. But look at that. This is really so cool. I mean, this really goes well, and I think with my smashbook in a sense, because there are stickers and more convenient to carry around. Let me show you some of my smashbook ideas that I had, because I didn't want to buy the K & Company like pads and stuff, and I wanted to be able to reproduce those on my own. Your own stuff as well as because they kind of cost quite a lot here. The embellishments that go with the smashbook is kind of expensive. Now look at that. There's this really cool one with like you can see that, like one with like the beer bowls and some crabs and stuff there. Some with the old composer faces. The one over here. You see that? Really cool stuff, right? So really cool images. The borders are done really well. And then there's this. This is not pre-cut like the rest. Still really cool and fun to cut out and stuff. Really pretty. Look at that. It's really cool. This one that has tickets over here. Where my finger's at. Oops, static. I'm getting electrocuted by my computer. Really cool. There's this one. I mean, this is like those really cute ones. Like there's the carousel here. There's like the Ferris wheel. I'm not catching anything at all. This is really cool. What this is? It's like slippers or clogs. Really cool stuff. Great borders. Really great stuff. Look at that, the stems are amazing. There's also this really cute, remember, ribbons I probably won't use this as much. Really cute stuff. These stickers are great. This is another cute one. Really love all this vintage looking images. Oh, look at that. This is so cool. So, oops, that was my Facebook Messenger, I think. Oh, come on, pick it up. So this, I got like this for like 18 SG Singapore dollar for 24 pieces, which I thought was really cool. Of stickers, not like just paper, but sticker. And 18 is kind of like, I think it's about 15 or 16 USD, which isn't too bad. Yeah. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show is the mini that I got from Linda. Hi Linda, I hope you're watching this. Thank you so much for your mini, it is so cool. So, the Remember Romantic album that I did for the toilet paper mini, and so I got it out and she sent this to me. So there's a swap on the mini album scraps.ning.com. You guys can go ahead and visit that place. The rules for swap is a bit different from most of other places, but I think it's really cool. I think they have done something. I think probably it might seem a bit strict and extreme, but I really think it is something that reduces misunderstanding and stuff. And look at that. There's a key, and there's the clock thing. It is part of a watch part, clearly. Look at that. And then there's like this thing that looks like a steering wheel, which I thought was kind of cool. And there's this tassel thing. And then this is an image of a clock. I think this is from one of the Prima stamps that I have as well. And two clock, like the hands. Can stuck it on just a little stronger. This probably from an old Kia. This is that vintage watch, which she modified so that it becomes like kind of like a ribbon belt. It's a really cool idea. It says G here to say it's for me. I can bring it through the album. Try to without a good enough frame. We have this, which is really cool. Look at that. And then here's a tag. I think this opens up. I think you can do this with like. And this opens up for like journaling and stuff. This is probably from Graphics 45. Proper Gentleman Collection, I think. This is probably from Prima, the stamp. Oh, the thing is stamp. I think it's one of the images actually on the paper. The printed paper. Yeah. Which I love. And look at that. Really love that. And this is really cool. Linda, if you know how you produce these, please tell me. I suspect it might be a mold. And like whatever you use for this one, like maybe metallic clay or like something similar, but it's so cool. Look at that. So cool. And to the tag. Plain and simple, really good for putting photos. Here as well. And oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys the binding. The binding, I think this is real leather. I actually think this is real leather. I'm thinking it's probably like from like a swatch book or sorts, but this is really cool. I just want to let you guys know. I think it's real leather. This thing with like kind of like a bead here, crystal bead, with this is really cool thing. I'm not sure if you can catch that. Look at it. This is like I think it's like a mold of a clock part, like how that gear in front was made, but this is a lot thicker, and it really feels like metal. It's really cool. And this is probably from Tim Holtz, I think. This tissue tape. Sorry. This is probably the tag. This is really cool. Like, look at this. I think this is probably from like a clock pad or something from Tim Holtz or something. I don't know. And it clips onto a journaling spot as well as I think this is a hand from an old watch. I'm not sure if you can see that. Do you see that? I think this is a hand, like the second hand from an old watch. That's really cool. It says strong here with like a black and orange ribbon. As well as this Tim Stone Age die, and she did this really cool like rusted effect, and it's really cool. Yeah, you guys have to see this. So this is like a paper clip. You guys have to see this paper clip. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that cool? The paper clips keep some tickets for journaling and stuff in a pocket, which I think I can use to slot another photo. This, I think a photo can go behind. Let me check. Yep. Photo can go behind here. Look at that. So this is a really cool clock that she made. It's really cool. And this picture as well. I like how she left a lot of space for photos. I think that's cool. I also have a very bad habit of over embellishing my albums sometimes. And then 2 more tags. I think this made with Tim Holtz texture fades and then distressed with ink. Another tag. And then the last page. And this is cool because this is kind of like on the previous page this was kind of like a hinge. See that? On this page is like where the key part is, like where the key can go through. I took out the paper clip, and look at that. Isn't this cool? It opens up. Good place for journaling. So this is really cool. Place for photos here. Thank you, Linda. This is really great. I'll put that aside and I'll play with it later. And lastly, I'm going to show you some of the ideas I had for my smashbook because I'm kind of like smashing through my final semester of my time in university, as well as grabbing some of the old stuff that I had and then dabble with some of them. Oops, I think I crushed the capsule. Oh, okay, but so this is kind of like a smashbook, right? So you can see instead of using the usual smashbook products, I decided to use things of my own. So I included stamps as well, which I kept in the pocket at the back, but I took it out to stamp it for something else. I think this is retro. I think so. And okay, also what I did, right, was I got some of my what do you call that? I got this really cheap of my kind of like this designed notepads, and I put them in the bag so they are always here. I got some stuff from the office supply. It's kind of like file tabs, which are really cool. And those are from like office supplies, right? So that's really cool. And over there I also found really cool stuff I want to share with you guys. So these are kind of like really cool notepads. See that? Really cool notepads. Like here's the one with the music, kind of like an iPod kind of thing. And it says feel so good, and then there's like this thing that look like equalizers. And this is like a Paris theme one. It said Bonjour Paris. Paris below. I think this is really cool stuff. I also got some refills for diary pages, but I decided to get these for the smashbook instead. I can write stuff down and then stick them on. They add this dimension to the page. This is like random thing that I put in so I can hold on to my clear stamps. And this is the one I gave one of these to Roseanne from Roxica 11. Yeah, this burn ages kind of notepad kind of stuff, really great for journaling. So I thought this was really cool, and I put in like a envelope here to hold these things in place. Yeah, I thought this was kind of a cool idea, and you don't really have to get Tim Holtz stuff. Not Tim Holtz, EK, the EK Success stuff on this thing. I'm gonna show guys another thing. Let me see if I can find that. I can find it at the moment, but you remember the guys I got this really cool bob like let's see that I had those like bob like paper like bookmark kind of tags, which I thought were really cool and really went well with generally with the theme as well in the smashbook, which kind of resemble kind of like the bird thing that EK Success had. So I thought this is a cool way to do like your own smashbooks to reproduce the same elements which you could do with like office supply stuff, right? And I mean, if you're gonna stick down things that are like random and things that you had lying out for such a long time, right? I don't think freeness is such a huge thing to be concerned about. So yeah, so that's my really long video for the day. Hope you guys like it and take care. Bye.